on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, we have seen D'Angelo Russell's ice in my veins celebration.
He sure does. Fantastic, David. Thank you. And a quick look at how the Minnesota Timberwolves schedule is shaping up. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Thursday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the New Orleans Pelicans. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup, they've got Edwards. Also, Ricky Rubio's out there. And it's Okogie in at the small forward. And for the Wizards, Bradley Beal is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then there's Mo Wagner. And it's Matthews in at the 3, the small forward. Greg, you played over a decade in the NBA. Is there an opening day that you remember most that sticks out in your mind?
No doubt. The very first time I put on that Knicks jersey, you know, your rookie year, the game was in Orlando. I got to play 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, especially on a really good team. And it was an awesome experience. That was a moment you had dreamt of your entire life if you grew up wanting to play basketball, man, and I was pumped.
That's a great story. So for the Wizards, their last game, a loss to the Boston Celtics. Pass to Rubio. Clock at 4. And no good that time. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Beal against Edwards. Launches it. They get it back.
Well, you look at Westbrook's profile, and he has averaged double-digit rebounds in multiple years. Nothing new about that.
To the paint. Here's Van.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Now here's Matthews. And that one's good. Beal.
And this is his bread and butter. Give Beal these looks from deep, and he is going to knock them down.
Pass to Towns. He kicks it to Edwards. The pass to Vanderbilt. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Here's Rubio. Washington with the rebound.
Hachimura's given name, Rui, means fortress in Japanese. And that's what he looks like out there. He's worked hard in the weight room, sports a solid frame with a terrific core and that great lower body strength.
Here's Rubio after the made shot from Bradley Beal.
Hey, the athleticism of Westbrook not only on display offensively, he can throw shots out of there too.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And the basket by Rubio. And you combine Hachimura's power with that 7'2" wingspan, Greg. He's physically built to succeed in a positionless NBA.
And add to that, Kevin, he's got solid athleticism along with a versatile skill set. Hachimura still needs to work on creating off the dribble, shooting the jump shot with consistency, but with his work ethic, there's a good chance he turns those into strengths.
And here's Rubio after the three-pointer from Bradley Beal. Pass to Towns, takes the 3. The shot that time, not on target. And it's Washington the other way. Now here's Matthews, guarded closely. Now Hachimura. Here's Beal, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Beal's got 10.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Washington leading now by 7. Right side, Westbrook. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
The first one falls. Good on the second free throw. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch, I agree. Here's Neto. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's McLaughlin. Here's Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Washington's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Attacking the rack to great effect.
And not hesitating at all to pound it inside here early. Well, you know, I did not think I'd ever see a player equal Oscar Robertson's triple-double average for a season, which the Big O did back in '62. Then along came Russell Westbrook. Another level. Did it for 3 straight seasons, making an indelible mark in the history books.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And last season, Westbrook passing the great Magic Johnson for second all-time in career triple-doubles. Does he catch Oscar Robertson with 181?
I think he does, Greg. I think he's got a chance anyway, I should say that. Just to be in the conversation speaks volumes to all you need to know about Russell Westbrook's greatness.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. And last.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Russell Westbrook. Great showing for him last season. 7th in scoring, 11th in steals. And his passing skills were on full display all year. He ranked among the top 15 in assists.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it. Reed misses.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Lopez passes to Westbrook. It's deflected. It's good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Noel. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Shot clock reset for the Timberwolves. Now we'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. The Wizards 5th.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really looked to disrupt and cause problems defensively. And boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Washington leading now by 10. Inside. And finished off by Berton.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Noel. Westbrook pulls it in. Westbrook's got 4 rebounds now tonight. 34 seconds left here in the first quarter. And the dunk by Lopez.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
2 shots.
Two shots. Last on the first.
The first free throw is good. Troy Brown's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Juan Hernangomez, he's checked in for Minnesota. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Leading by 12. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And so it's the Washington Wizards enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we'll be right back after this. Us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Wizards team out there.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Timberwolves trail by 12. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Minnesota, we've got Culver. And it's McLaughlin in at the point guard position. Shot clock at 5. Reed the pass to Culver. He's over Avdia. And he can't bank that one in. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And here they come. Lopez against Hernangomez. Noel passes to Hernangomez. And the shot goes in.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Here's Neto. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Another shot. And the layup is up and in. And the Wizards lead by 12.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And the Timberwolves call timing. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Mo Wagner's checked in for Lopez. Hachimura comes in for Bertanis. Matthews, he's checked in for Avdia. And Beal subbed in for Raul Neto.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
Now here is Hachimura. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. There's the foul. That's against Minnesota. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about
Take a
who's
break.
going to get
Take a break.
the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. And that one falls for Hachimura.
And although he started playing the game later in life, Hachimura has picked it up well, and exciting young player to watch.
And Washington making a change here. Bonga's checked in. Good on both. Timberwolves trail by 14. Bounce pass, Rubio. 14 feet away, and Towns the bucket on the assist by Rubio. Towns has got his first points of the game. Beal against Edwards. 3-pointer. Beal can't get it to go. So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Beal dishes to Matthews. To the middle, stolen by Rubio. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. The shot's good. Edwards got 7.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Outside Matthews. Pass to Hachimura. Kicks to Matthews. Pass to Hachimura. 4 on the shot clock. Beal from deep three-point land. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Beal with the block, and he's able to get it back. Edwards, that's good.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Here's Beal, and again, Washington no good. Timberwolves trail by 8. Rubio the pass to Edwards. And here's Towns. From outside, off the mark. Outside Matthews. Here's the pass to Bonga. Outside Beal, trying to end the drought. Offensive rebound. Wagner. And the rejection by Towns. And another shot. Towns with the defensive effort for Minnesota. They've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Wizards leading by 8.
And you talk post up, face up, you name it. Karl Anthony Towns gets it done.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? He's really molded that versatility into his game. I mean, he can pass it, drive it, shoot. You remember, he won the skills challenge back in 2016. I mean, he's a 7-footer for sure, but he's got guard skills too.
Manga, the pass to Beal. Over Edwards. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Rubio outside. To the inside. And Towns throws it down.
And right there, Rubio doing what he does. Seeing the floor, exploring the defense, finding the open man, and getting him the ball.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
So both teams making some changes here.
And with the pause here, how about the stats for Bradley Beal? Last season, he played outstanding. How about 30 points per game, 6 assists and 4 rebounds? It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
Now here's Lopez. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Celtics in Boston. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Well, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. Bradley Beal is second.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
The free throw drops for McDaniels. Raul Neto's checked in for Washington. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Culver's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Neto. 1:24 left to play in the first half. Here's Westbrook. Got it. Good job in the low post. Westbrook's got 11 points.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Timberwolves.
Here's McLaughlin. No points in the game yet for him. And he goes in for the dunk.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
For Washington, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook.
And Russell Westbrook is as explosive a guard as we've seen in the history of the game. An incredibly gifted scorer who can also punch it on you.
Here's Reed. 9 points last game out. Culver passes to Reed. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Avdia kicks to Westbrook. Trying to get open is Lopez. Knocked loose.
And you gotta love the effort. I mean, he battles just as hard on the inside as he does on the perimeter.
From outside the arc. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Washington heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Russell, how confident are you that there's nobody that can stay in front of you?
Very confident. I have a lot of confidence in myself. I put a lot of work in the summertime, and I'm very confident.
That is never a problem for you, Russ. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. There was no stopping Russell Westbrook in the first half. He had 14 points, 5 assists, and 1 block. It's hard to imagine how he could have been any better in the first 2 quarters. And taking a look at the Wizards, Shaq, what'd you think?
I think the speed of Russell Westbrook has been the story of this game. Hard to close out on him, but look, he's going to blow right by you. And in the open floor, no one can match him stride for stride. He's like a gazelle, a deer, a cheetah, mixed in one. He's like a gazelle DeVito.
And Kenny, how about you? What'd you see from the Timberwolves?
Well, they wouldn't have been in its biggest hole if they rebounded better. They've got out-hustled, down low, and it cost them some points. They'll be talking about that in the locker room for sure. They know they need to improve on the glass.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
Third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. When you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Timberwolves trail by 7. We've got Mo Wagner. Russell Westbrook out there with Bradley Beal. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Matthews in at the 3 spot. That's the rope for Scott Brooks getting going here in the second half. Now here's Westbrook. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. And the basket is good. Westbrook's got the first basket of the third quarter for Washington.
Westbrook's so good at maintaining control, even though he plays at high speed and with great aggressiveness.
Outside Matthews. Misses the 3.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there. That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
And Josh Okogie, a rugged wing defender out of Georgia Tech.
Yeah, and he takes an awful lot of pride in that aspect of his game, Greg. He wants to lock people up. Always active with his hands around the ball.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Well, you know, Okogie has quickly proven himself to be a dynamic player. He flies around the floor looking for ways to help out his team at both ends, which is quite impressive for a young guy like him.
The shot by Beal, no good. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
And so it's Washington with it, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Just 5 to shoot. Matthews, no good.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
And a miss there on the triple. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Here's Here's Beal. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Beal's got 12.
And there's not an area on the floor where Beal can't do damage. He is a handful for any defense he goes up against.
Here's Okogie. Edwards with it. Shoots over Beal. Edwards can't hit. Outside Beal. And it's blocked. And now with the fast break, Rubio with the ball over Westbrook and misses it off the right side of the rim. Washington leading now by 6. Beal gets a wide open look, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists here tonight. Okogie, the pass to Towns. Down low. And the basket by Okogie. Okogie's got his second basket of the game.
Outstanding vision plus the height of Towns allows him to see over defenders.
Hachimura kicks to Westbrook. Back to Hachimura. Lays it up off the glass.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Edwards, that's good.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. But let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Beal deciding where to go with it. Shot from 12. And Washington again with the bucket.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Now here's Towns. Here's Vanderbilt. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Bradley Beal picks one up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all.
Shots.
I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Washington leading now by 5. Passes to Berges. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And one of the premier floor spacers in this game now, Bertans. Greg presents a matchup nightmare.
I mean, no one can challenge his shot. He's 6'10", has that high quick release, and can hit it from 30 feet. 2 years in a row now, he's been over 42% from range. And the scary part is he's starting to round out the rest of his game.
The first one falls. Minnesota making a switch here. Culver's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
McLaughlin, the pass to Noel. To the middle. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Poked loose. And now Minnesota on the fast break. McLaughlin, the pass to Noel. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Shot clock at 6. Here's McLaughlin. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
Pass to Reed. Here's McLaughlin. Floats one up, and it's good on the way up.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
1:25 left to play in the third. Lopez finds Beal. Oh, that's blocked. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Finish off the break. McLaughlin's got 4 points in the quarter.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Beal. He's got 18. That shot off.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
2 shots. Elbow. 2.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. The free throw drops for McDaniels.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
And McDaniels drops them both. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Wizards. They've led by as many as 14 points. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third.
Determined to produce. Beal plays with such desire on offense, always searching for the next shot.
Here's McLaughlin. He has 6. Pass to Reed. Lopez with the block. And they'll keep possession.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Towns, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. He hits both from the stripe. 20 seconds left in the third. Outside, Beal. The tray. That one misses. Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for Washington. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. Back to the action after this word. Time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the
today. The big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you got a big guy that can pass.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Minnesota, they've got Edwards, and it's Reed in at the 4 spot. Lopez dishes to Avdia. Over Edwards. Avdia can't hit. Timberwolves trail. Here's Noel. And the pass to Reed. Here's McLaughlin. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That'll be his second foul of the game. Washington making some changes. Hachimura is checked in for Bertinas. And it's Matthews in for Raul Neto. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Rubio's checked in. Passes it to Towns. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Outside Westbrook. And the dunk by Westbrook.
You know, whether it's going solo or in a set like the pick and roll, Westbrook has a knack for creating offense.
A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Here's Edwards, and it's sent back by Lopez. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Boy, it's been a great game thus far for Westbrook, and he's not done yet. Never satisfied, always pushing the envelope.
Now, here's Rubio.
Now, the defense was far from awful. However, he's still got to make these shots, in my opinion.
Hachimura kicks to Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. Pass to Hachimura. And then Hachimura with the jam.
And they've done some nice work as we come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Mo Wagner's checked in for the Wizards. Beal comes in for Avdia. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Ryan Saunders said to the team. He told them to stick with it. He said, this game is right here, guys. This is our game to take. Precision, purpose, and poise. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
Wizards leading by 7. Right side Westbrook, and it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. Here's a Kobe. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Boy, savvy play that time from Okogie. Drew the foul and still managed to get the shot free.
And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so it's Washington with it. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. Beal finds Westbrook. Back to Beal. Over Edwards. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. They get it again. A second chance effort. That one's good, and the Washington lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Edwards.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Boy, this is Westbrook at his absolute best, attacking, getting into the lane, and finishing in style.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Edwards with it. Matthews covering. Here's Vanderbilt. Good work there as it goes.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
It's Westbrook with the drive. They get the rebound, and the foul called on Russell Westbrook. And that'll be his third foul so far. Here's Okogie. The pass to Towns. Shoots over Wagner. That one's good, and the Washington lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Karl Anthony Towns. Westbrook against Rook.
Oh, are you kidding me? No quit, no dying in Westbrook. He's coming until the horn says 0.
And the Timberwolves call timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Russell Westbrook.
And guys, he's just played angry tonight. I mean, he's taken that anger out on the rim with one throwdown after another. They have not been able to stop him from getting to the rim.
Vanderbilt the pass to Edwards. Passes it to Towns. Back to Rubio to tie it up. Beal pulls it in. Beal's got his 4th rebound in this one. Teardrop shot. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Edwards dishes to Rubio.
How about the determination? Now that's what we call competing for a rebound.
Here's Hachimura.
And when Hachimura is looking to score, it sometimes forces the D to get aggressive. Love the energy.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Wizards.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
Both good from the line that time.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
To the right side. Right side Towns. A minute 50 left in the 4th quarter. That shot missing. Beal trying to break loose. Westbrook with the bucket. Westbrook's got 26.
Dynamic on the run. Westbrook flies in the open court.
Rubio outside. Here's Towns. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Edwards against Beal. Second chance shot. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
That's good from Wagner. Timberwolves trail by 10. Towns wide open. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Led by as many as 14 points.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Washington.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
Well, once they'd taken the first 2 from them, you could just sense how this one was going to go.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Russell Westbrook.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
At the line for 2.
gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league, a multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball.
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Edwards. Kept alive. Back to Rubio. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
On the finishing end of the catch and shoot, Rubio trying to become a better all-around scorer.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Russell Westbrook. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
And the Timberwolves call time here. They're behind by 7. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what's your take?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
And here is Brown. Smith outside, and so Washington takes the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Russell. We often are told that the first game at home after a long road trip is like the last game of the road trip. How important was getting this win here?
It's huge, man. Coming off a loss last night, a tough one, and it was a great win for us. Got back in front of our home crowd, and we played great.
We'll see if the home cooking can keep you going. Thanks, Russell.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.